Alright, folks, what does it taste like now? Chef Boyardee Beef Ravioli. Everybody loves these guys. They have a lot of nutrients in them. Of course, they have the sodium. But if you look at the can, you can always look down and see what kind of vitamins and minerals it has. And once again, this has a great long-term shelf storage life as long as it's maintained constant temperature. And the item doesn't fluctuate as far as that goes. But what you got to remember, folks, is that these things can last for as long as you want them to. Keep them nice and dry, keep them dark, and keep them fresh. The best buy date on this can was 2016, so we're looking at a few years ago. Plus, you had a couple 2 years before that the item was produced in a can. Since this one is a pull top style, you have to remember to keep that lid nice and clean. Make sure there's all the debris off of it, depending on how you stored it, and pull that tab upward to expose the can to the elements that you're in now. If it pours out liquid, throw it away. If you hear a slight hiss, that means it's a good. If you smell something not normal, throw it out again. Over this can, once you pull that lid back, you can tell if it's going to be good or bad. It just instantaneously. And then once you pull that lid off, you'll see down into the interior of the can that the item should look almost new as far as it goes. Liquidy. Of course, you're going to see the fat content along the lid because the way it was stored at one time caused that material to dry or at least solidify at the top of the can. Don't throw it out. You keep that stuff because that's the goodness of the can. Now, once you look inside the can after you've opened it, it should be just about like this, where it looks silvery, it's shiny, there's no rust, you cannot see anything that looks like bacteria is growing on it. Transfer that contents into a bowl that you're going to be able to microwave or heat over a water bath, or just eat it cold because sometimes it just tastes just as good as it does. Add any kind of ingredients to it that you want to spice it up a little bit if you have that flavor for you. This stuff is not very spicy, so you can add a little bit of that spiciness to make sure that it's going to taste so yummy. And you'll probably finish the contents. But I tell you what, folks, I opened this can, consumed it all, and it was so
and remember, folks,
good.
it can happen from the north, it can happen from the south, it can happen from the east, or coming from the west. Always be prepared, and if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, or I'll be out there waiting for you to come to me. Admiral Preparedness, God bless you all.